Instructions of the Week with Professor Brandenburg.
Well, welcome to week 6, my friends. It's so good to have you here. We are almost done, the second to last week of our time together. And so week 6 is our last testing week technically. Now let me say more about that here in just a minute, but let me just say first and foremost is our last testing week technically, but I'll come back to that. First, let me just highlight some simple things. We do not have a virtual Zoom time together at all this week, and so you don't have to worry about that. We do have, of course, our unique posts due on Thursday the 16th. Do Thursday the 13th, my bad, Thursday the 13th. And you're posting this week on how was the early church encouraged to stand faithfully even in the face of suffering? How was the early church encouraged to stand faithfully even in the face of suffering? And you're going to be citing 3 examples from your reading. So looking forward to see what you guys highlight. Lots of reading going on. Which 3 examples did it highlight to you where the church was encouraged to stand faithfully even in the midst of suffering? That's on the 13th. Then, of course, your responses to 2 separate classmates, at least. You can respond to more, but your 2 responses to 2 separate classmates is due on the 16th, Sunday the 16th. Also on Sunday the 16th is, of course, your response paper, your video. We're going to go into the idea of agape love, which is actually a huge concept in the New Testament. We're going to go into the book of Ephesians, 1st and 2nd Timothy. It should be great. I think I hope you really have enjoyed the videos throughout this class. I really think you'll like these videos. We're going to dive deeper into it, especially that Ephesians video, the agape video and the Ephesians video. I think you're going to really enjoy. So that's what's going on this week. Now let me go back to the test. So this is kind of like almost like our final, basically our final. This is our final test, and it's going to be presented a little differently. So I'm going to go over this with you guys as we get closer as well. I mean, it's going to be written out as well, but it's going to be 25 multiple choice questions. 25 multiple choice questions covering Romans, 1st and 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Hebrews, and Philippians. Primarily a focus on Romans and 1st Corinthians, but it will cover 2nd Corinthians, Galatians, Hebrews, and Philippians. I will get you a study guide on that. It should be good to go. So 25 multiple choice questions. And that is not due until Friday the 14th. Thank goodness we're one day off. Friday the 14th. It's not due. Then that's 125 points. Then there'll be a special essay section that will be separate. I'm going to separate it out. Special essay section that you'll do separately. That won't be due, guys. It won't be due until Sunday the 16th. Sunday the 16th. It will be a special essay section, and you will not get a study guide on this. But I will let you know, and I'll say this in the writing too, it will be about the book of Ephesians. So watch the Bible Project's book of Ephesians. Read the book of Ephesians really carefully. Read Called by the Gospels section on the book of Ephesians, and you will be ready. It's still open book. It's open notes or whatever. But I'm going to save a special essay question on the book of Ephesians, and that won't be due till Sunday, Sunday, June 16th. So just to let you be aware of that. So that is week 6. So there's 2 parts to the test. The multiple choice part, 25 multiple choice, due on Friday the 14th. And then a special essay part where you can do the same sitting, but it's not due until Sunday the 16th. Sunday the 16th. And it's going to be on the book of Ephesians. So study guide, it'll be a study guide for the multiple choice section. There will not be a study guide for the essay, but read the book of Ephesians, read everything you can about the book of Ephesians, and you should be just fine. All right, I'm looking forward to the second to last week, finishing strong with you guys, and looking forward to seeing you next week on our final virtual Zoom meeting. But for now, have a blessed day, and I'm praying for each of you.